It was early morning. A light mist covered the mountains, and the valley of Swat looked like a paradise on earth. Birds were chirping, the breeze carried the fragrance of flowers, and the sound of the river waves felt like a sweet melody. A group of villagers, a large family, joyfully came to the riverbank for a picnic. There were 18 members in the family, 6 innocent children, 5 women, 2 elderly people, and 5 young men. Smiles lit up every face as if all their sorrows had run far away for the day. The laughter of the children echoed in the valley. Some tried to climb trees to pick mangoes, others jumped from rock to rock in the river. The women, laughing among themselves, were preparing food. The men sat with their feet dipped in the cool water, admiring the natural beauty around them. The elderly members sat a little further away, watching everyone with a deep contentment shining in their eyes. Meanwhile, dark clouds began to gather over the distant mountains. No one noticed. They were all lost in their happiness. Suddenly, the roar of the river grew louder. In just a few moments, the flow of water became stronger, as if nature itself had decided to play a terrifying game. The children's laughter turned into screams. The plates of food slipped from the women's hands. The men held each other, trying to keep balance. The elderly, with trembling hands, desperately tried to save their grandchildren, but the force of the water crashed upon them like a wild beast. Everyone tried to grab onto tree branches. Some tried to climb up on rocks. Others clung to each other, calling for help. Their cries echoed far and wide. "For God's sake, help. QS, save us. Is anyone there?" People standing on the riverbank watched from a distance. Some took videos on their phones, but no one had the courage to step forward and help. For 2 hours, the trapped family held on to hope. They thought a rescue team might arrive. Maybe a local fisherman would come with a boat. The children hid their faces in their mothers' laps. The women kept reciting verses from the Quran. The men encouraged each other to stay strong. The elders, with tears in their eyes, kept praying that fate did not become their friend that day. Slowly, everyone's strength began to fail. The children's small hands slipped from the branches. The women's last sight was of their children's faces. The men watched helplessly, and the elders quietly sank into the water. By evening, only some hats, a toy, a few sandals, and a torn shawl were seen floating on the surface of the river. Their laughter, their love, their hopes, all washed away with the water. The next day, when the rescue team finally arrived, there was only silence. On the riverbank, they found a child's shoe with his name written on it, a woman's bangle, an old man's wooden stick, and some traces of blood. The entire village plunged into mourning. Cries echoed from every home. A mother clutched her child's clothes to her chest, screaming. An old father kept staring at the river as if hoping for a miracle even now. Women hugged each other and wept. And in that river's water, all their prayers, sighs, and hopes float away. Even today, those silent screams still echo along that riverbank. Those who pass by say that if you go near the river at night, you can hear the children's cries, the mother's prayers, and the elders' final sighs clearly. This story teaches us that nature's wrath can come at any time, and we should always have the courage to help each other. Maybe if someone had helped that day, that family would still be among us today, and their laughter wouldn't have been drowned in the roar of the